let's talk about Star Wars Land. Allow me to introduce myself. Allow myself to introduce myself. Okay, obviously the first question I have to ask is, are they building a fort back there by the Fantasyland Theater? It looks like they're building a fort.
That I can play in.
Like a treehouse, but on the ground. Let's talk about what's going on with the fort back there. It looks like something that I would build on the weekend with a bunch of wood that I found.
Or it's like when you're trying to build something with Legos, but you don't have a set, it's just all...
Right, yeah. Those are pieces from different Lego sets.
All just mishmashed together because they just had to build a wall. They just grabbed pieces and went.
I'm concerned about that wall.
I think it's a barrier for...
But for what?
To separate from the Fantasyland Theater and this stuff.
Now they're worried about it?
I don't mean for luxury construction. I think they're probably going to pour cement or something there as well.
All right. Okay, let's talk about that dirt, Ian, because that's what you and I do.
The big pile is still a big pile. It's been carved out in the back.
It's definitely carved out. There is a whole chasm in between that little pile and the big pile.
There is.
You got a baby pile and a mama pile, or maybe that's a papa pile. I'm not sure. So yeah, they're definitely moving dirt around. Where do they put it? They put it over here, maybe? There's more dirt around that white thing.
What? Wait, white thing?
You know, that's been there for a while. I don't know what the hell that thing is. Over there by Big Thunder.
Oh, you mean what's probably a blocked off former employee tunnel?
Yes, I think so. I think you're right, yes. So, it looks like they've moved quite a bit of dirt there, haven't they? Oh, wait a second. No, that's where the
actual train tunnel is in between that big wall panel and that one to the right.
I am going to go out of my mind.
Remember, I sent you the photo a while back that showed that the train tunnel was there.
Right, but you know what it is? It's not more dirt. I think it might even be less dirt. That dirt was there before, because I was talking about this when we were talking about the Skyway Chalet. I thought they put that dirt there. And then I corrected myself later on with the photo saying, no, that's the same dirt. And now I just did it again.
The world may never know.
The world may never know. Okay, corrections and retractions. Corrections and retractions. Christian had said last week that they were probably that cutout there where they had the.
Yeah, it was.
He was saying that was just for support, so they could dig.
Yeah.
But they're like, a bunch of constructionites are saying, no, that's for pouring concrete. They're going to pour concrete in there.
Which might support, well, actually, that's not my idea.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was thinking that might be where the train track's going to come out and come around.
Too curvy. That's too curvy for a train.
Well, otherwise it would have, does seem too curvy, but otherwise the track would have gone right back where it normally is, because it's going to have to come down a bit, and otherwise they wouldn't have bothered to move it in the first place.
I don't know. I think it's concrete. That's all I'm saying. Now, I want to talk about this thing over here. Hold on. Sorry, you weren't with us last week, were you?
No.
Okay, so last week...
I did watch.
The gray structure.
Yes, the gray box.
The gray box. It was... Christian didn't know what it was, and I didn't know what it was. And I said, it looks temporary. There it is. It looks temporary. What I'm told is that not only is that permanent, it's a transformer, like a place to... I forget what they called it. I almost memorized it and then I forgot. It's some kind of... Oh my God, hold the camera straight, you dork. Okay. Yes, it is. It's power for the entire land, really. Normally it gets buried.
It is partly sunken.
And, buried to the point that there's a manhole cover on top of it.
My guess, the Capitol still go there on top of it, hiding it. That way they still...
Right.
So the Capitol still go there.
That was what they're saying, is that the settler's cabin is going to go right on top of that thing.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I love that. I love the idea. This is why we're here, Fresh Bake. This is why we do Star Wars Land updates. All right, well, what else do we see? Last week, this whole area right here was empty. There was nothing there but just flat dirt.
Yeah.
And now we've got some green conduit. Or green pipe. Oh, look at the big giant, is that cement? Is that concrete? Those,
concrete.
They look like they are, right? That's heavy duty. They are absolutely
getting ready to
do something.
can confirm something will happen in
Things are happening.
in the relatively near future.
By the way, we also know that they're not done yet because there are still 2
Yes.
porta potties. As long as there are porta potties.
In case you're confused and thought this was the final product.
Right. All right. Anything else new? Let's see. We've got the green conduit. We've got the little tree house that they're building back there at the Fantasyland Theater.
A lot of equipment out.
Just a lot of equipment and stuff and gear. Oh, look, I didn't see this before. They've roped off an area.
Oh yeah, right here.
They've defined an area that could be where they're putting the pool.
Ah, yeah.
It looks like an Olympic-sized lap pool.
Whatever it is, they have dug it out of it.
You can't see it, but right behind that tree line is that pile of dirt that I keep saying has been put there, but it's always been there. But it's a new view, man. Everywhere you look, there's a new view here because of Star Wars Land. Now I wonder if they have to, replace all that tree line, right? Because how can you possibly? That's how close Star Wars Land is to Fantasyland. It's right behind those trees. Star Wars Land is going to be right behind those 3 trees. You've got to put more buffer. Look at the size of that gap, Ian. Can we see anything? Get in there. Oh, this is the one we saw before with Sara and Christian. It's just a sliver. You can't see much. You can see the woodwork that they're doing, the framing. For what? I guess that's where they're pouring that concrete that we saw before. Is it? Or is that something else? Oh no, that can't be. What is that, Ian? Well, okay, so what is the word for it? Okay, Ian says that's a train route, which makes sense. That's about where it should be cutting across.
Have to make something of a very swervy curve.
But so what are the wood? What are they building?
It could be to pour cement to build the foundations for the sort of.
That looks like framework, though. That's framework for something else that's going to be built upright.
Or maybe they're building some other stuff that'll create the barrier. I don't know. Unless they're doing a bit of a raised trestle for the train over here.
That's not temporary. That's permanent. Whatever they're building there.
So maybe the track over here will be raised up as well.
Or maybe not. Now we've got a closer look. It does. I don't know. Hard to say. Hard to say. This is actually the coolest thing I've seen in a while. Getting this close to it. Okay, well that's all we can see from this little sliver.
We've got lots more videos for you to see, so grab a churro and check out our Star Wars Land updates from the Knothole gang, or maybe our Secrets in History videos. Or you can just watch all of our weekly trip reports and have your mind blown by how much fun we're having. We truly are the best of Disney Baked Fresh Daily. And don't forget, you can support Fresh Baked by joining our Patreon campaign or by buying a Fresh Baked t-shirt. Thanks again for watching, everybody. Fresh Baked!